So 187 Proof came from a dream. Did you have any other songs that came from dreams like that?
Um, no, not really. Just that song. Just
That's
that
wild.
song right there. Like
Okay.
no other song really came from. But everything else, I was just like hearing it or seeing it or experiencing it.
Right. Okay. Now with Platinum OG 2, you have Sway does a lot of the interludes and talks about your accomplishments, your history, your value to not only the Bay but to rap in general. What made you want to feature him throughout the album the way you did?
Well, me and Sway go way back, and I know you know, some things that when he say something, it stick to the game. People respect things that Sway say, and he's a good Bay Area representative. So he can he can let them know, you know what I'm saying? This dude right here, this is Spice One, if they don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know who been hiding under rocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it takes somebody like Sway to let them know sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is Spice One. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's been so long. It's been like 30 years. So, a lot of my fans, they OGs. You know what I'm saying? So to touch a new audience or to get the audience, the newer age or the new age audience or whatever, you just gotta be out there. And I think that Sway is he got a lot of followers and a lot of fans and a lot of people respect him. So definitely put him on there and let him tell him what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Absolutely. With Platinum OG 2, you got the Project song that samples Ice Cube Once Upon a Time in the Projects. Um, and then the K-Rino verse I thought was really very impressive on there as well. So what made you want to feature him on there?
Um, like I say, I feel like he's an artist that needs he needs his shine. You know what I'm saying? He needs his flowers too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats don't understand what it is to be in this game this long and not get recognition. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing is to get a lot of artists out there that don't have the recognition I think they deserve to get on my record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And
No, that's a true story on that song.
your
That
verse?
yeah,
Wow.
that's me just, and I didn't write none of that shit down either. So I'm just on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
That's
how
a
do you
yeah.
when you do true stories like that, Ice-T's told me multiple times over the years, it's like faction. It's true, but it's facts and fiction blended to make a good story. So
Yeah.
how do you blend reality with making it into a good story and having to sprinkle in some fiction into it? How do you figure that out?
Well, that's part of that's the whole art of the art. That's the whole art of it. You know what I'm saying? When you paint a picture, you painting your picture of that somebody can look at and be entertained by it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you paint your own picture. Sometimes you got to change the names to protect the guilty.
It would seem you would have to have done that a lot over the years.
Yeah, man. It's a whole art to the shit. A lot of cats, they get out there and just say what they did yesterday and end up, the feds watching and they go, the shit I did on I say I did or I do, the motherfucking the shit expired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, statute of limitations.
That shit gone. Like, this shit was like 96, 94, 93 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it wasn't no murder. So I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Right.
never just ran up on a motherfucking dump for no reason, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? But I deal with everyday situations like everybody else did when I was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it wasn't nothing different. We was just driving down the street and we seen nothing but bums on each side and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just fucked up shit. The whole country's fucked up like that now. It's shit everywhere. It's bums on the side, it's trash and shit everywhere. I'm like, shit, I grew up, my whole city looked this. Where I was from, grew up like this. This is regular shit. Saying like, so I mean, you gotta be strong enough to get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And smart enough, shit.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm sitting here talking to you now, bro. You gotta be mentally and physically able to make yourself, make moves.
Well, speaking of that, coming from Hayward, because we got Vallejo, we got Oakland, San Francisco, all the different cities. Did you find it easier because you were the main artist from there, or did you find it harder because people didn't know where that was per se if they weren't in the Bay?
Um, it was harder because they didn't know where that was if they wasn't from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? And when you from the city next to the town, you got to go twice as hard because you trying to get your respect. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, it was crazy. And being the second artist to get signed from the Bay Area major label as far as gangster rap, as far as Too Short. Yeah, a lot of stuff came with that. You know what I'm saying? Like there was Too Short, signed to Jive, and then Spice One signed to Jive. That's how the game went. A lot of people get it twisted. They don't understand. I seen a Bay Area rating thing, and they had me number 8. And they had Pac like number 6, and I'm like, who the fuck is doing this shit? Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, y'all don't. Whoo, you know what I'm saying? I respect and love all the artists that they put up there. You know what I'm saying? But even they know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But
Well,
that's somebody's just I think it's a biased opinion from people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, of course. But let me ask you this, because you were so early on Jive, being there for several albums, but Jive also, beyond you and Too Short, of course, they had 40, E40, but then they also had a lot of the high road guys with Souls of Mischief, Casual. They also had Selly Cell, Be Legit. Did you ever get a sense or talk to anyone, or did they ever tell you why Jive in particular was so into Bay Area?
Nah, I never I guess that was their angle. They figured they found gold in the Bay. And they did. They found a gold mine. They ran up on a Bay Area artist that had a lot of fan base. A lot of Bay Area artists had fan base, and they signed them to the label and made them a bigger fan base. Shit, they I remember they was even while I was up there, I remember they had Wu-Tang Clan up there, and they was gonna sign them, and I was, they ended up going to Def Jam and stuff, but they was really on the Bay Area artists, man. They figured out what it was, and they, and now the world know what's up.
Yeah. Well, Wu Tang, you mean they went to Loud, but
Yeah.
but that being said, and speaking on the East Coast on Platinum OG2, you got the Crumbs with Bums, which is one of my favorite songs on the project. And that one, just because of all the game and the craziness you're talking in that verse. So, what made you want to put all that stuff, you know, all on the one verse and also game oriented on that one in particular?
Because it just be so many it's always this is how they judge the best rapper and shit. Or who he got more money, or he's a better dude, or he's better than him because he has more money than him, and that's where motherfuckers get it fucked up at. He ain't a better man than me because he got more money. There's a such thing as a bitch ass nigga, rich ass bitch ass nigga. You just a rich ass bitch ass nigga. You always gonna be a bitch ass nigga, but you just a rich ass bitch ass nigga now. Now you can take your bitch assness further. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas just do that shit, and then you can tell when they get it. when they get a hold of some money, they just be a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that song is for them. Like, money can't hide the bitch in you. The bitch is gonna fucking show. We gonna see the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just we gonna see the bitch in you like Lil Uzi Vert on stage, nigga. I got thug rap vision. I see the bitch in the nigga with thug rap vision through my looks every time I put them on, dig. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers can't hide that shit. You know, they sit there, you know, oh, he I got money. That right there shows that you a bitch. Just because you bragging about your money, that make you a bitch ass nigga. Like, nigga, you know, of course we get money. Motherfuckers, it's motherfuckers out here worth millions and billions that drive around in Hondas with tore up shirts on and ripped jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man. You know, all of that shit is whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker gets some money, it's cool, but you don't look down on the next motherfucker because he got less than you. That's basically what it's saying. And I'd rather kick it with some real motherfuckers that we can get money together instead of a motherfucker that's sitting up there with all of the money and don't want the next motherfucker to help. He baller blocking and shit and gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather chill with motherfuckers I can get money with.